1. Accept versus accept. Accept, meaning to receive. Example: she accepted the job offer. Accept, meaning excluding. Example: everyone except John was present. 2. Access versus excess. Access, meaning entry. Example: she gained access to the building. Excess, meaning too much. Example: he ate an excess of sweets. 3. Affect versus effect. Affect, meaning to influence. Example: the weather affects my mood. Effect, meaning result. Example: the new law had a positive effect. 4. Allusion versus illusion. Allusion, meaning indirect reference. Example: the book made an allusion to Shakespeare. Illusion, meaning false perception. Example: the magician created an illusion of floating. 5. Appraise versus apprise. Appraise, meaning to evaluate. Example: the jeweler appraised the diamond. Apprise, meaning to inform. Example: he apprised me of the new policy. 6. Assure versus insure versus insure. Assure, meaning to guarantee. Example: I assure you, everything will be fine. Ensure, meaning to make certain. Example: please ensure the door is locked. Insure, meaning to provide insurance. Example: I need to insure my car. 7. Breath versus breathe. Breath, meaning air inhaled. Example: she took a deep breath before speaking. Breathe, meaning to inhale, exhale. Example: you need to breathe deeply to stay calm. 8. Capital versus capital. Capital, meaning city or wealth. Example: Paris is the capital of France. Capital, meaning government building. Example: the Capitol is where Congress meets. 9. Censor versus censure. Censor, meaning to suppress information. Example: the government censored the book. Censure, meaning to criticize. Example: the senator was censured for misconduct. 10. Complement versus complement. Complement, meaning something that completes. Example: the wine complements the meal. Compliment, meaning appraise. Example: she gave me a nice compliment on my dress. 11. Conscience versus conscious. Conscience, meaning inner sense of right and wrong. Example: my conscience told me to apologize. Conscious, meaning aware. Example: she was conscious of her mistake. 12. Council versus council. Council, meaning group of people. Example: the city council meets on Mondays. Counsel, meaning advice, lawyer. Example: she sought legal counsel. 13. Desert versus desert. Desert, meaning dry land. Example: the Sahara Desert is vast. Dessert, meaning sweet dish. Example: I love chocolate cake for dessert. 14. Device versus devise. Device, meaning gadget. Example: she bought a new electronic device. Devise, meaning to plan. Example: we need to devise a new strategy. 15. Illicit versus illicit. Illicit, meaning to draw out. Example: his joke elicited laughter. Illicit, meaning unlawful. Example: illicit drugs are banned. 16. Emigrate versus immigrate. Emigrate, meaning to leave a country. Example: she emigrated from India to Canada. Immigrate, meaning to move into a country. Example: he immigrated to the U.S. last year. 17. Farther versus further. Farther, meaning physical distance. Example: he ran farther than me. Further, meaning metaphorical distance. Example: we need to discuss this further. 18. Flaunt versus flout. Flaunt, meaning to show off. Example: she flaunted her new dress. Flout, meaning to disregard rules. Example: he flouted the traffic rules. 19. Hoard versus hoard. Hoard, meaning to collect excessively. Example: she hoards old magazines. Hoard, meaning a large group. Example: a horde of tourists arrived. 20. Imminent versus eminent. Imminent, meaning about to happen. Example: a storm is imminent. Eminent, meaning famous, respected. Example: an eminent scientist won the award.